The murder of Jordan Davis, a 17-year-old high school student, happened on Friday, November 23rd, 2012, at a Gate Petroleum gas station in Jacksonville, Florida, United States. Shot to death by Michael Dunn, a 45-year-old software developer, following an argument over loud music played by Davis and his three friends. Dunn was convicted of 3 counts of attempted second-degree murder for firing at 3 other teenagers who were with Davis and 1 count of firing into a vehicle. The jury could not reach a verdict about whether to convict Dunn for the murder of Jordan Davis in the first trial. In his second trial, Dunn was found guilty of first-degree murder. Davis and his friend Thompson remained in the vehicle listening to music, which was described as, quote, very loud. His girlfriend Rhonda Rower pulled up to the adjacent parking spot. Dunn was in the city for his son's wedding. Rower left the car to purchase white wine and chips. She testified that Dunn told her, "I hate that thug music," before she left the car to the store, although Dunn claims she used the phrase rap crap. The bass from the loud hip-hop music playing in the street's SUV annoyed Dunn, who asked for it to be turned down. The front passenger, Tevin Thompson, initially complied, but Jordan Davis requested the music to be turned back up. The argument continued, and an independent witness overheard Dunn say, "You aren't going to talk to me like that." Dunn, who had a concealed weapons permit, took a handgun out of his glove compartment and started firing at Davis's door, hitting him in the legs, lungs, and aorta. The SUV backed up to evade his gunshots. Dunn opened his own door and continued firing at the car in the shooter's stance, later testifying that he still feared for his safety, as well of that as Rower, who was to return to the vehicle imminently. After the shooting, drove the SUV away to a nearby parking lot and stopped to find Davis, quote, gasping for air. Rower returned to Dunn's car and they went back to their hotel where they ordered pizza. Dunn did not contact the police. The next morning, Rower saw a report about the shooting on the news indicating that Jordan Davis had died. On the drive home, Dunn testified he called a neighbor who works in law enforcement to arrange to speak to him about the shooting, but the phone records indicate that the neighbor actually called him. And Rower testified that the shooting was never mentioned during the call. Dunn returned to his home in Satellite Beach following day, 10:30 a.m., where he was arrested after an eyewitness reported his license plate to the police. After his arrest, Dunn claimed that Davis threatened him with a, quote, gun or a stick. Dunn's girlfriend said no such item was mentioned to her at any point. Investigators later searched the boy's SUV and found no weapons. Davis's friend testified that he could not have opened the door because the child lock was set, contrary to Dunn's claim that he mentioned a weapon to Rower several times. She testified that he never mentioned a gun either that night or the next day. So I want to, again, honor this person, honor their memory. And I want to paint I'm just going to use the colors red, white, and blue because those colors should have saved him.